When I went to that retreat and was in that room with female veterans, I swear it was like stepping into my front door of being home. I can't even, because for 30 years, my husband wasn't military, my friends weren't military, my church friends weren't military. And I didn't even know what I missed of that camaraderie of being around veterans. In the Marines, I was around a lot of men and some women, but in this room of all women veterans, I was the only Marine in the Army and some Air Force and Navy. I still remember that moment of having this feeling. It was just like this feeling of like, oh, I'm with my people, man, and they'll get my jokes. I can tell them the stories. They'll love them, you know, all this stuff that I hadn't tell anybody for 30 years. You know, if people are struggling in their life and having hard times, and you've been in the military definitely shaped some of that, because it's not an easy life. You have to like you have to not be yourself a lot, right? And so I would encourage anyone, if there's a woman out there, come aboard. Come aboard. You need the support.
I got back to being able to, at least for these 5 days, remember what it felt like just to be myself. I got accepted by peers of my own. I didn't have to explain and talk about every little detail so that they could understand the context of what I was going through, because they'd already been there. I get to bring home some really great coping skills, some really great techniques, and I know I won't be alone. I know I can call back. I can reacquaint myself with everyone here. And you might think, oh, 5 days, maybe you're under some type of an illusionment, but I've got to tell you that I've been in therapy for PTSD, MST, for, gosh, over 20 years. And I know what works when I'm around it, and I know what I want to re-engage in when I leave. This program helps. So I say you might as well jump, right? You might as well just jump right on into wellness and healthcare, and let your brothers and sisters heal with you.
I came to Lone Survivor back into July, 1st of August, for the initial one. Actually enjoyed it so much. Saw a change in myself after the ART, IW, Irreverent Warriors. They wanted to send a whole class to the retreat back then, and they called me and said, you need to go. I'm like, what? You need to go. I'm like, am I really that fucked up? And they're like, yeah. Okay, let's go.
He was gung-ho and on edge and go, go, go from the minute his feet hit the floor. Since he's been here, he does still do the meditation and the yoga. He no longer has that extremely short fuse. As far as where we're going to be tomorrow and beyond, I didn't know if we were going to make it before we got here. So for those of you who are giving, thank you. Y'all saved our marriage.